What if I told you that your life is not stuck because you lack talent, not because you lack intelligence, and not even because you lack motivation? What if the real reason is something much simpler, something so ordinary that most people completely overlook it? Your days are just unstructured. You wake up reacting to whatever pops up on your phone. You move through the day distracted, jumping from one notification to another, one task to the next. And you go to sleep feeling like nothing really changed, carrying that quiet frustration that another day slipped away without real progress. But imagine this. Imagine waking up with crystal clear clarity, moving through your day with calm intention, ending your evening knowing deep in your bones that you actually moved forward. Not in some dramatic, all-or-nothing way, but in small, steady steps that compound over time. And the best part? You don't need an extreme lifestyle overhaul. You don't need complicated productivity hacks or expensive tools. All you need is a simple daily routine, repeated consistently with patience and kindness toward yourself. Today, I want to walk you through a powerful yet gentle structure, a calm and sustainable system that can help you build real discipline, laser-like focus, and emotional control without burning out. Let's begin with the most underestimated decision you make every single day. Wake up early with purpose. Start your day by waking up between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. This isn't about becoming a superhuman or punishing yourself with brutal discipline. It's simply about giving yourself a quiet window of time before the world starts demanding your attention. Early mornings feel completely different. They feel slower, cleaner, and strangely sacred. There are fewer notifications, less noise from the outside world, and almost no pressure. In that beautiful stillness, you finally begin to hear your own thoughts again instead of everyone else's. Most people wake up already overwhelmed. The first thing they do is reach for their phone, scroll through messages, dive into social media, compare their lives to carefully filtered highlight reels, and before their feet even touch the floor, their energy is already scattered in 100 directions. But when you choose to wake up early with intention, everything shifts. You become the one who decides how the first hour of your day unfolds, instead of letting the world decide for you. That single choice sets an entirely different tone for the entire day. It's like quietly whispering to yourself, "Today, I'm in the driver's seat." The very first physical action of your day should be incredibly simple, yet incredibly effective. Drink a full glass of water. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. This mild dehydration quietly affects your concentration, mood, motivation, and overall energy levels more than most people realize. Water is not just hydration. It is activation. It gently wakes up your nervous system, supports healthy metabolism, and immediately improves cognitive function. It's one of the smallest habits you can adopt, yet one of the most powerful. Think about it. Something so basic, so free, yet the majority of people skip it and then wonder why they feel foggy, sluggish, and unmotivated for the first half of the day. Point one tall glass of room temperature water first thing in the morning, and you already feel more awake, more alive. It's such an easy win to start your morning strong and set yourself up for success. Next, step outside, even if it's only for 2 or 3 minutes. Morning sunlight is pure magic. That gentle morning light sends a powerful, clear signal to your brain that it's time to begin the day. It helps regulate your circadian rhythm, your body's natural biological clock, which in turn controls sleep quality, hormone balance, energy levels, and daytime alertness. So many people search endlessly for complex solutions to their low energy and poor mood. Yet often the missing piece is as simple as consistent natural light exposure. Stand still for a moment. Breathe slowly and deeply. Notice the colors of the sky, the sound of birds, the feeling of fresh air on your skin. This tiny moment of presence grounds your entire day. It gently pulls you out of your racing thoughts and brings you fully into the present moment. No scrolling, no rushing, just you and the morning. That little pause creates a pocket of calm that carries through the rest of your day. You'll soon notice you feel less reactive, less anxious, and remarkably more centered, no matter what comes your way. Now it's time to fuel your body properly. Eat a nourishing, protein-rich breakfast. Avoid highly processed, sugary foods that create rapid blood sugar spikes, followed by crashing energy. Instead, choose meals built around protein. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, oats with nuts and seeds, or a nutrient-packed smoothie. Protein stabilizes your blood sugar, keeps you feeling full and satisfied for much longer, and provides steady fuel for your brain. When your nutrition becomes intentional rather than accidental, productivity stops feeling like a constant uphill battle. You are no longer fighting against your own biology. You're working in harmony with it. Instead of that familiar mid-morning crash that sends you reaching for another coffee, you stay steady. Your energy feels smoother and more reliable. Your focus becomes sharper, and you don't waste half the day trying to recover from a poor breakfast choice. Before you rush into work or daily responsibilities, take a few minutes to train your attention. Spend 5 to 10 minutes in quiet awareness, meditation. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if you like, and simply focus on your breathing. Your mind will wander. That's completely normal and expected. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind or achieving some perfect state of Zen. It's about noticing your thoughts without letting them control you. Over weeks and months, this practice quietly builds emotional intelligence. You begin to react less impulsively. You think more clearly even under pressure. You catch yourself before snapping at someone or spiraling into unnecessary overthinking. Little by little, you become the kind of person who responds thoughtfully instead of reacting emotionally. That single shift makes life feel so much lighter and more peaceful. Physical movement is mental movement. Move your body every morning to a short workout, a gentle stretching session, or even a brisk 15 to 20-minute walk increases blood circulation, releases feel-good endorphins, and reduces anxiety naturally. You don't need an intense gym session. You just need consistency. Every time you move in the morning, you're sending a clear message to yourself. I am someone who takes action. And as we all know, identity shapes behavior. You're not just doing push-ups or squats. You're becoming the kind of person who follows through on their promises to themselves. That quiet confidence begins to show up in your work, your goals, your relationships, and even in the way you speak to yourself. If you enjoy coffee, drink it consciously and strategically. Avoid consuming caffeine the moment you open your eyes. Give your body's natural cortisol and alertness a chance to rise first. Then use caffeine as a performance enhancer rather than a daily crutch. A well-timed cup, perhaps after your movement or meditation, can sharpen focus and dramatically improve your capacity for deep, meaningful work. Now we arrive at the most life-changing block of your entire day. Deep work. Choose one meaningful, important task. Remove all distractions. Silence every notification. Put your phone in another room if necessary. Then focus fully for 60 to 90 minutes. In a world that glorifies multitasking and constant busyness, real progress belongs to those who can concentrate deeply on a single thing. Even 1 hour of truly uninterrupted effort can outperform an entire day of fragmented attention and half-finished tasks. This is where skills actually grow, new opportunities appear, and genuine confidence is built. When you finish that deep work block, you feel something powerful. You move the needle on something that truly matters. That satisfying feeling becomes addictive in the best possible way. It motivates you to protect that sacred time even more fiercely. Later in the day, when a morning momentum starts to fade, step away from pure productivity and give yourself permission to read. Books stimulate your imagination, expand your vocabulary, and train your mind for long-term thinking. They slow you down in a world that moves too fast. Reading isn't just entertainment. It's mental training at its finest. Whether you read nonfiction for growth or fiction for inspiration, this habit nourishes your mind in ways screens never can. Choose your lunch and afternoon meals with the same care. Focus on high-protein options combined with moderate, healthy carbohydrates. Avoid heavy, greasy meals that leave you fighting afternoon fatigue and mental fog. Nutrition directly influences how clearly your brain operates. When your brain feels slow and heavy, Your biggest goals suddenly seem distant and overwhelming. But when you eat with intention, everything flows more smoothly. You stay clear-headed and energized instead of battling through the afternoon slump. Step outside again in the afternoon, even for a short walk. Fresh air dramatically improves creativity and emotional balance. Many of our best breakthroughs and creative ideas don't come when we're forcing solutions at a desk. They arrive when we pause, move, and let our minds breathe. Walking resets stuck mental patterns, while time in nature lowers stress hormones like cortisol. That second dose of daylight and gentle movement prevents your energy from crashing and gives your mind the space it needs to process and create. Productivity without human connection eventually feels empty and hollow. Make time to talk with friends, family, or supportive colleagues. Even a quick, genuine conversation or a heartfelt laugh can stabilize your mood and increase your overall life satisfaction. Remember, success isn't measured only by achievements and output. It's also measured by the quality of the moments you share with people you care about. These connections remind you why you're building a better life in the first place. Creativity is essential for your psychological health. Set aside time to write, paint, play music, cook something new, or build whatever lights you up. Creative flow states reduce anxiety and powerfully boost intrinsic motivation. Not everything in your day needs to be optimized for maximum output. Some activities should simply be enjoyed for the pure joy they bring. That creative time keeps you human. It brings color and aliveness back into your day and prevents your entire life from feeling like one long, exhausting checklist as evening arrives. Choose dinner that supports recovery rather than weighing you down. Combine quality protein with healthy carbohydrates, but keep it lighter than lunch. Your evening nutrition has a direct impact on how well you sleep, and sleep, as you know, affects literally everything else. About 1 hour before bed, begin your wind-down ritual. Reduce screen exposure, lower the lights, and decrease stimulation. If it helps you, consider a little magnesium supplementation to support deeper relaxation. Create a calm, peaceful environment that signals to your body and mind that it's time to rest. Sleep is not something that just happens by accident. It is something you prepare for. Before you close your eyes, take a few minutes to review your day gently. Ask yourself, what went well today? What could I improve tomorrow? What truly matters most right now? This simple reflection builds powerful self-awareness. And self-awareness is the quiet engine of all real growth. Finish with a few minutes of slow, intentional breathing to calm your nervous system. Release any remaining tension. Release the pressure you might still be carrying. Finally, aim to be asleep between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. consistent. High-quality sleep restores your memory, balances your emotions, and rebuilds your physical energy. Without proper rest, even the best intentions and routines become unsustainable. This entire routine is never about perfection, but it's about direction. It's about showing up for yourself day after day with compassion and consistency. Start with just 2 or 3 habits that feel easiest for you right now. Then slowly layer in the others as they become natural. Real, lasting transformation almost always happens quietly, daily, and imperfectly. But if you stay with it, something remarkable begins to happen that you'll notice more steady energy, deeper focus, greater emotional control, a quiet confidence that grows stronger every week. And once you truly feel that shift, you will never want to go back to your old, unstructured days, that you'll start waking up without that heavy sense of dread. You'll move through your day with calm intention and quiet pride. You'll end each night feeling satisfied instead of disappointed. Little by little, the version of yourself you've always hoped to become starts showing up. Not because you forced some massive, unsustainable change, but because you simply stopped letting your days run on autopilot. This isn't complicated. It's calm. It's repeatable. And that's exactly why it works so well for anyone who chooses to follow it. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who wants to improve their life. Because growth becomes so much easier and more enjoyable when we move forward together. Drop a comment below and tell me honestly, which part of this routine are you going to try first tomorrow morning? The early wake up, The peaceful morning sunlight moment? The deep work block? Or maybe something else? I read every single comment, and I genuinely love hearing where each of you is starting. Your stories and small wins inspire me and everyone else in this community that let's do this together, one calm and intentional day at a time. See you in the next one.